Okay, so meba, short, that is one E, means my child. I am coming will be meba. Meba, present continuous. And really, when we are writing, we will write, are we going to write this? I did tell you a bit about the tenses, I think. Was it last week or a couple of weeks ago?
It was last week, I think, or maybe it was last week.
Yeah, it could be.
Yes, last week, yeah.
Would you write it Mereba, M-E-R-E?
Exactly. Perfect, Ellie. Mereba. So you will see it in books as Mereba, not Meba.
Yeah.
But when we are speaking spoken tree, we say Meba. I am coming. Okay, Ruka, have you remembered anything? Anything you picked up?
I've just mainly practiced like the greetings.
Okay.
And I think Kafra. I'm sorry, is it?
Yeah, Kafra.
Kafra.
Yes. Kafra meaning sorry.
And I think Mempe.
Mempe. And what does Mempe mean?
I think, is it leave me, like, leave me alone? Is it?
No.
No.
Does anybody know what Mempe means? Mempe.
I don't want.
Say that again, Jay. I don't want.
I don't want.
Yeah.
Yeah. Me. Mempe. It means I don't want. So if you don't want anything, you just add it to Mempe. If it is money you don't want, you say Mempe sika. I don't want money, or I don't like money. So Mempe can be used to mean I don't want or I don't like. Okay, great. Well done. At least we got something going. Very good. So today, what am I going to teach you? What are we going to do? We are going to skip ahead and look at the tree language structure. This might take this week and next week. Usually I do this in 3 weeks, but I will try and do it in 2. Hopefully. Then the 3rd week after this, then we are going to do our tenses, which probably will be quick and short, because we have already been looking at the tenses as we go along. So by the time we get to the tenses itself, we would have known a lot of them already. So we just go through the structure of the tenses and then we should be ready to go. All right, so the language structure is, the tree language structure is as we've probably already realized, that it's a bit different, and sometimes it is hugely different from the way we structure English. So most of the problems that we face as Ghanaians, trees, trying to speak English, and the same vice versa, English trying to speak tree, is that we do literal translation and we use the same structure in English for tree or for tree to English. And that is where we always get it wrong. Okay, so we're going to look at a few things and how they differ from English. But having said that, some of the structure are the same. Okay, so example, first, let us start with pronouns. So objective pronouns or subjective pronouns and verbs. So subject-verb agreement, how we structure this in Twi and in English. Okay, so what are pronouns? Pronouns are any words that we use in place of a noun, like him, her, she, they, them. Okay, so let's quickly go into it. Let's look at a few examples that we are going to use with subjective pronouns. Example, in English, we're going to say, I eat food. I eat food. Now, in Twi, does it go the same or does it change? In Twi, we will say, me di aduane. Me, I, di, eat, aduane, food. Me di aduane. So repeat after me, me di aduane. Again. Okay, Ali. Ali, I think your microphone is off. Is it off? No,
I don't know.
I think, yeah, it's on now. Yeah.
Medi Duane.
Okay, Ruka.
Medi Adjoane.
Excellent, Ruka. Thank you very much. Now, Jay and Ellie, you were looking at the spelling. Remember last week and a couple of weeks ago, when you see UA,
Yeah.
you sound it as if there is a W in there. Okay, so it becomes a Gianni. You sound the W sound with it. So the U turns into W. Like Ekua. It's spelled Ekua or Efua, but we don't say Efua, we say Efia.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay, so Midi Adriane. I wear clothes, or you wear clothes. You. How do we say you in Twi as a pronoun? Anybody?
Wo.
Wo. Perfect. Wo. W-O. Wo. Okay. Just and where? What about where? Where you should have found it, if you still remember, in the alphabet when we were learning the alphabet. The diagrams. Where to where? It's a while now. You threw it all away. Where is she? She. So say, repeat after me. She. Good. She. Now it sounds as if it is SH, but I'll tell you now it is not SH. How do we spell she?
The K-Y-E?
A-Y-E? No way.
K-Y-E.
K? No, not a K.
Shit.
Right. Let's try again. Anybody else?
Is it H? W?
Are you asking me?
Oh,
Are you answering it?
Y. Is it H-Y? H-Y-E.
Are you asking me or are you telling me?
I think H-Y-E.
H-Y, yes, it is H-Y. So be confident and say it. Ellie, you started off. And when I said, are you asking me, or are you telling me, that you decided, okay, I'm not going to say it anymore. Just be confident, let it out. Even if it is wrong, I even like it better when it's wrong. You know why? Because you're getting all the wrong answers out of your head. Empty it with the wrong ones and put in the good ones. Okay, so it is she, it's H-Y-E, the funny three. So wash entire. Now look at the plural of dress or cloth or cloth. We say entire. So clothes. Okay. Now repeat after me. Wash entire. Okay, good. Now what will be the singular for entire? So one dress or one cloth. Jay, say that again.
Atade.
Atade. Atade. Okay, so all that changes is the N in the front at the beginning changes to A. And that will give you the singular. Atade. Now, we drink water. We drink water. So really what I want you to take from here is that when it comes to subjective pronouns and verb agreement or verb structure, it is the same as it is in English. Because look at the first one, I, me, eat, the, food, aduane. It follows the same structure. It doesn't change. When it comes to the third one I'm showing you, we drink water. Ruka, what is we or us?
Yen.
Yang.
Yen.
Good. Yang. But it's not yen, the N sound at the end of every word is not n. We sound it as if it is a Y or an I. Yang.
Yang.
Nasal like, yes, yang. Good. What about drink? Ellie, how do we say drink? Do you know? How do we say water?
Yes.
Okay. Go on.
What, is it something like aqua or no?
No. And you are drinking water. Okay, Jay.
Insure.
Insio. Good. Insio is water. Insio is water. And drink is num. Num. So yanum nsuo. Yanum nsuo. Now this is how you are going to write it, and this is how you're going to say it. Yanum nsuo. Ruka, repeat this phrase.
Yenom insure.
Okay. Ellie. Ellie, say that again. Your microphone went again. Oh, I'm not getting you, Ellie. I think your microphone. But can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Okay, now, all right. It's back now. Okay.
Funny.
All right. Jay.
Yeah, no, insure.
Yanum nsuo. So how would you say I drink water?
Me. Menum. Insure.
Menum nsuo. Menum nsuo. Very good. Okay. I am going home. I am going home. How are we going to translate this? I am going home. Anybody? Give it a go. I am going home.
Me coffee.
Perfect. Perfect. All you need to do is at the beginning, the word that you mentioned, you stretch it a bit. So say that again.
Me coffee.
Me coffee. Me coffee. Perfect. Me coffee. And this is how we write it, mere coffee. But when we are speaking, we say me coffee. I am going home. I am going home. Okay. So with that said, that is a few examples that I can give you when it comes to subjective pronouns. Okay, let's look at some objective pronouns as well. Now, Kofi gives me food. Kofi gives me food. How does this also translate into Twi? Is it the same structure? And yes, it is the same structure. Kofi mame aduane. Kofi mame aduane. Ruka, repeat this statement for me.
Kofi mame aduane.
Good. Ali.
Kofi mame aduane.
Perfect. Jay.
Kofi mame aduane.
Good. Now, this is just a statement. Kofi mame aduane. But if you want it to be a command, it's only the tonation that will change. So you will say Kofi mame aduane. So you see the way it changes. Kofi, I pause, mame aduane. That will be a demand. Kofi, give me food. Kofi, give me food. Kofi, mame aduane. And that will be different from Kofi mame aduane. Okay, so in the same way, we say Kofi is calling them. Kwesi is calling them. Kwesi is calling them. Now again, this is how we write it. Ellie, read this for me.
Kwesi refrain 1.
Good. Kwesi refrain 1. Okay, when we are speaking it in the spoken language, how are we going to say this, Ruka?
Kwesi refrain.
Not quite. Not quite. Jay, a good try though. It's a bit tricky this one.
Kwesi refrain 1.
Kwesi refrain 1. Good. That is how we write it. And when we are speaking the spoken language, it is Kwesi refrain 1. Kwesi refrain. Kwesi refrain 1. Kwesi refrain 1. Kwesi refrain 1. Okay, now this next one, teach us Twi language. Teach us Twi language. How do we say the word teach in Twi? Now, bearing in mind, teach also means what? Anybody know? To show. Now, to show somebody something or somewhere and to teach them is the same word. And that is the reason why sometimes you hear some Ghanaians, when speaking English, it comes across as if instead of saying, teach me this, they will say, show me this. They use, we use, I say they, but I do that sometimes, forget myself. We use teach and show interchangeably, just like we use he and she interchangeably. Okay, so teach or show, how do we say that in Twi? Anybody? The word is chire.
Chire.
Chire. Say chire.
Chire.
Chire. And this is it. Chire. So chire yen Twi kasa.
Chire.
Kyerɛ yɛn Twi kasa.
Twi kasa.
Kyerɛ yɛn Twi kasa.
That's it. Kyerɛ yɛn Twi kasa. With that said, how would you say to somebody, show me? Show me something. So just show me.
Kyerɛ me.
Kyerɛ me. Kyerɛ me. Kyerɛ me. Perfect. Kyerɛ me. Now, also, if you want to say, show it to me. Oh, show it to me. Let me type it. Show it to me will be fa kyerɛ me. Fa kyerɛ me. Show it to me. Fa kyerɛ me. Fa kyerɛ me. So if somebody, you're talking about anything with anybody and you don't know what they are talking about, you can say fa kyerɛ me. It means that show it to me. Okay. With that said, I'm going to go back. I was just drinking water, like Eddie did. So, how would I be telling anybody I am drinking water? How would I say that?
Menum nsuo.
Menum nsuo. Menum nsuo. Perfect. Just going back to what we did with nsuo, num nsuo, drink water earlier on. Okay. Okay. Just making sure that you still remember that and things are settling in your head. Okay, so following on from that, now this is something that you probably would have already noticed, or if not, put it in your head because it's something that you're going to see a lot. Now, every possessive pronoun always precedes the noun. Okay, a possessive pronoun always precedes the noun in Twi. For example, my cloth is beautiful. My cloth is beautiful. Let's see how we translate this. Me ntoma no yefe. Me ntoma no. And the first two words, we pronounce it as if it's one word. So there's no break in between. Okay, so we say men toma. Sounds as if you say men toma.
Mentoma.
That's it. Men toma.
Why is cloth not attande here?
Say that again.
Why is this not attande for cloth instead of, why is it entoma?
Yes. Now in this sentence, I wanted to show the difference between just a cloth that you can put around yourself, and clothes. Now this is how we call cloth. Cloth that you can put around yourself or use it to cover yourself. And the other one, ntadeɛ and atadeɛ, are clothes.
Okay.
With an E. ntoma. So mentoma no yefe. Now you realize that there is a word here, no, which is not here. And it is a determiner. No. And in English, we say it is the. T-H-E. The. So my cloth is beautiful. Now we are using the determiner here because the way the sentence is structured, it is assuming that you, whoever is telling you this, you are seeing the cloth. So it is a particular cloth we're talking about, and you know which cloth we're talking about. That is why in Twi we find it useful or important. Even though it doesn't translate the same in English word for word, we think it is important to use a determiner because we're talking about a particular cloth, not any other cloth. Mentuma no yefe. Okay. So with that said, we are going to move on straight onto how determiners also appear in a sentence. But before that, is there any question you want to ask about what we've done so far?
No.
Nope. Okay. All right. So determiners. Now determiners are words like the, as we just seen. And in English, the way it works, you say the determiner before the noun. Okay, like the boy, the book, the lady, the man. Okay. In Twi, is it the same? No, it is the other way around. The noun comes first before the determiner. For example, the book. Example I'm going to give you here is, you know this gentleman. I'm telling you that, oh yeah, you know this gentleman. Now see where the determiner is, this. Then the noun, gentleman, or proper noun, or the pronoun gentleman comes. But in Twi, it's different. Wunim, you know. Wunim, owura, or abrantiye. Wunim, owura, or abrantiye. Which literally means the same as in English. Now look at the position of the determiner in Twi, yi, this. Okay. So let's say this statement, wunim owura yi. Ruka.
Wunim owura yi.
Okay, Ellie, you use abrantiye.
Wunim abrantiye yi.
Okay, good. And Jay.
Wunim owura yi.
Good. Now this same statement, at the change of your tonation, can turn into a question. Where in English you will say, do you know this gentleman? You add the word do. In Twi, just tonal. Okay. Wunim abrantiye yi. So there's more stress on the determiner at the end. Wunim abrantiye yi. Let's try Ellie.
Wunim abrantiye yi.
Okay. Now the I, let's sound it as if it is E in English. Just the sound, the way the E sounds in English. Give it a go again.
Wunim abrantiye yi.
Good. Perfect. Jay.
Wunim abrantiye yi.
That is a statement.
Wunim Oruai.
That is also a statement.
Ye. The ye.
Ye. That's it.
Okay.
There should be a stress on the last word. Ye.
Ye.
Yeah. Even though you are saying E, it should be a bit of a high pitch. Ye and a stress on it. Wunim abranti ye.
Wunim abranti ye.
That's it. Ruka.
Wunim abranti ye.
That's it. Okay. Now to make your life easier, okay, there is an easier route to go if it is a question. You add a question marker at the end, which means or. How do we say or?
Anna.
Anna is a name. I know you know what you're talking about. Yeah, again, intonation.
Oh.
It is Anna.
Okay.
Anna double A. Anna, which means or. Anna. So you had it. You had it in your way, just that you didn't say it well. And so you could use this to ask somebody a question. So let's give it a go, Jay.
Wunim abranti ye Anna.
Perfect. Wunim abranti ye Anna. Okay, Ruka.
Wunim abranti ye Anna.
Good. Ellie. Okay, so what we're going to do, when you are going to add a question marker, the stress on the ye you can tone it down. So instead of ye, Y-I or Y-E, the way we sounded as if it is Y-E, you can even eliminate the Y. So wunim abrantiye, as if it is one word, as if there is I at the end of the E for abrantiye or owura. So wunim owurai, yeah. So I at the end of each of them, owurai, abrantiye, because Anna is going to be at the end to show that it is a question. Okay, so example, you're going to say, Wunim owurai Anna. Wunim owurai Anna. So there is no gap or pause in between owura and ye. It sounded as if it is one word. Owurai, abrantiye, Anna. Okay, let's give it a go. Ruka.
Wunim awuri Anna.
Perfect. Ellie.
Wunim awuri Anna.
Very good. Jay.
Wunim oruai Anna.
Perfect. Okay. Or wunim abranti Anna. Okay. Happy with that. Let's go on to the next statement. I don't have any sisters. I don't have any sisters. See the way it's written. Me inni nuaba bia. Me inni nuaba bia. And when we are speaking, we speak as if the first word and the second word are one. Mini. I don't have. Okay, so let's try this. Mini nuaba bia. Mini nuaba bia. Jay.
Many Nua Ma Bia.
Good.
Yeah.
Ali.
Many Nuama Bia.
Good. Luca.
I nyama bia.
Mini Nyamabia. Now realize the plural form of sister. I said sisters. So it is Nyama. But if it was a sister, it will be what? We did this.
Yama.
Yeah, Nya is a response to a greetings.
Is that Oba? That's woman. Oba.
Oba, yeah, Oba is woman.
Yeah.
So yeah, you are close.
Ba. No.
So the M will change into a B. Nyaba.
Yeah.
Okay. Nyaba, sister. Let me write it here. Nyaba will be sister. Okay. Oh, what about brother?
Bema.
Good. Nyabema. Perfect. And some will say Berima. Some will say Bema, but it doesn't matter the way you say it. Berima or Bema, same thing. Brother. Berima, Bema, Nyabema, Nyaberima, same thing. And when we are writing as well, sometimes Bia, which is any, can be spelled as Biara. So there'll be an R in between the two A's. Biara. Biara. Okay. So let's look at the last one. This determiner, a chicken, well, the last two, or the chicken. A chicken or the chicken. Now this one, you guys are going to translate because we've done it. Maybe not chicken, but a and the you have. And chicken, I'll be surprised if you've not heard chicken. Let's start with you, Ruka.
I don't know.
Which of these two words do you remember or do you know?
I don't know chicken.
Mm-hmm.
Is it no?
Okay, yeah, it is. And please, next time, don't ask me, just tell me. Okay, yeah, it is no. Okay, Ellie.
I don't know the word for chicken either.
Ooh, okay. Which one do you know? A or the? Okay, Jay.
Oh yeah, I'm gonna ask you. Hey, is that as in
Are you asking?
I know
Or are you
chicken.
telling?
So is it cocoa?
Yeah, good try. Akoko. Yep, akoko is chicken.
Yeah.
Akoko.
Yeah.
Yeah, good. Akoko is chicken. So akoko B, which will literally translate some chicken. So a certain kind of chicken or a certain chicken. It's not known. A chicken, it could be any chicken. and there, as we all know, is no. And just looking at how the determiner and the noun is, so always the noun comes before the determiner in Twi. Okay, so akukobi or akukono.
So for A, would it be B? A chicken.
Yeah, akukobi.
Oh.
Okay, so with that said, this is not finished, but what I'm going to do, I'm going to ask you, do you have any question about any of these? Do you have any sentence or statement popping in your head? How would I say it this way? Or how would I say that in relation to this? Not yet. Okay. Then I will do the asking, shall I? Okay. So with what we've learned so far, right? How would you say, I've got a chicken. I have got a chicken. I have got a chicken, or I own a chicken. It's the same. It means the same.
Many akoko B.
Ooh, very close. That's close. Well done. Very well done. Mini akukobi. Now, can anybody tell me what is wrong with Ruka's statement?
The first bit.
What about it?
It says I don't have.
I don't have mini.
Yeah.
Yeah. That is the only thing. Mini means I don't have. So I don't have a chicken. If that was what we wanted to say, that would have been perfect.
Yeah.
Okay, so even though you got what we wanted you to say, I wanted you to say wrong, at least you got another statement in there. I don't have a chicken. Okay. Anybody else? I have a chicken. Ruka has gotten the ball rolling. Somebody needs to change something little somewhere. Anybody? Okay, countdown is over. Now, I have a chicken is mewo. Mewo. It is W-O. O-wo. I have. So mewo means I have. Or mewo akoko. Mewo. Mewo means I have. Okay. I have a chicken. So now that we know I have, I'm going to go on that. Tell me something that you have. Ruka. Now, if you don't know the name of the thing in English, that's fine. Just use English. I will try and translate it.
Me wore glasses.
Me wore glasses. Okay. Now, does anybody know how to say glasses in tree? This is a difficult one. No. Okay. So glasses in tree is ahwehwɛniwa. Say it, ahwehwɛniwa.
Nina.
Ahwehwɛ. Yeah. Niwa. Yes, ahwehwɛniwa. Let me do it big on the screen. Yeah. So what did I say ahwehwɛ meant? What is ahwehwɛ?
Mirror.
Mirror. Good. And what about niwa? Niwa was coined from which word?
Eye.
The eye. A niwa or a ni, meaning eye. Okay. Great. So we're going to go on. We still got about 8 minutes. Do we have any questions so far? Anything you want me to clarify today? Oh, let me put everything back on. Nothing? Okay, good. All right, let's make use of the next 8 minutes then. Let's move on to the next one, which will be prepositions. So we are going to look at how prepositions, even though we've not done prepositions, I want to add it to this so we can go through it. Okay, now prepositions are words that we use to show the position of things. So example, on, in or inside, under, they are all prepositions, prepositions. It tells you the position of something. Okay, so in English, we got a preposition and we got a noun. But in tree, it is again the other way around. Noun before the preposition. You got a noun before the preposition. Let's look at a few examples. The money is in the box. The money is in the box. I know we've not done prepositions yet. That's fine. We're going to use this opportunity to learn some prepositions. Okay. So the money is in the box. We know the determiner the, isn't it? And what is that? No. Okay. And from previous, how do we say, or before that, how do we say money? Money.
Sika.
Sika. Sika is money. S-I-K-A. Sika. Okay. So how would you say the money, Ellie?
No, Sika.
Nope.
The other way, wouldn't it? Sika, no.
Sikano is the other way around, just like this one. Okay, the money, like a chicken, the chicken, it becomes chicken the. So this one to the same money there. So Sikano is in the box. Now it's in is showing where something is, isn't it?
Yeah.
And if you want to say where something is, you say in tree, you say wo. Wo. W-O. Wo. Okay. wo. So you can say sikano wo adakanumu. Even though I've written sikano da adakanumu, I'm going to give you the difference between the two in a minute. Okay, so you will say if something is at or is in somewhere or is at somewhere, you can say sikano wo, or whatever it is wo, then you tell the place. So example, if you want to say the box, or let's just use the box. The box is in the room. The box is in the room. You will say adakano wo. Wo is at, is in. Adainumu. Adakano wo. Adainumu. Okay. Now here I didn't use that. I didn't use wo, even though it will be correct if I use wo instead of that. I'll tell you why I use that, so that next time when you're using it, you know exactly how to use it. Now da means what? Does anybody know what the word da means literally?
Sleep.
Sleep. Sleep. Okay. Now when you are sleeping, what do? What position do you assume in sleeping? Assuming you are not a bat, of course. You lie down, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yes. That is why in this case I have used da, meaning the money is lying in the box, literally. Because if it is, whether it's a coin or it's paper, you cannot stand it, really. It will be lying down in a box. That is why it is appropriate here to use da, adakanumu. Saying that, it is not wrong for you to use sikano wo, adakanumu, which will literally mean what is there in English. The money is in the box, or it's inside the box. Okay, so let's repeat this statement. Sikano da adakanumu.
Sikano da adakanumu.
Okay. Ellie?
Sikano da adakanumu.
Okay, Jay.
Sikano da adakanumu.
Okay. Now, if you don't want to use sikano da, you know, you don't want to say the money is lying. What is the other way you can say it? If you want to literally translate what is in English here into Twi, by saying the money is inside the box or it's in the box, how would you say it?
Sikano wo adakanumu.
Perfect. Sikano wo adakanumu. W or the funny say. Sikano wo adakanumu. Okay. All right. So with that said, I'm going to leave it here. I know your heads and your brains are throbbing at the moment. So what I will need you to do for your homework is to, apart from practice these, okay, use some of these pronouns, the prepositions. I've only showed you one. Ask for more. Give me two or three more prepositions. Use them to form sentences for me. Okay, and when it comes to the pronouns, just give me at least 5 sentences. Make sure that you got some of these nouns and determinants in there, verb, pronouns, have them all in. Okay, do not limit yourself to only the words that you'll be able to translate into Twi.
Yeah.
Okay? You understand that?